Look around! So many ways to kill you. I command you to die! Don't bring that trash over here. You're going to die looking like that? You are right to fear my greatness.
What's up guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to play Qiyana. Super strong mid laner, AD assassin, always good for solo queue because of how well you can abuse roaming. I like to start off with the W. First of all, it is a dash that allows you to pick up elements, and you have 3 different elements that you can choose from. Right now I have the river element. We can't really use the elements yet, but the W passive basically empowers our auto attack, so deal bonus damage and also get some extra attack speed and some bonus movement speed when we are walking nearby the corresponding element type. So if I have the river element and I walk through the river, I get some bonus movement speed that way. The reason I like to start with W, first of all, is the dash you saw right here. You can use this over walls, but when you play against mages and stuff, they like to throw out a lot of skill shots in the early game, so you can use this to dodge stuff. I lost a little bit of HP because the MF hit me with AD and she's playing support, so... Now we have the Q, so now we can start using the element, so... Short combo. So every single time you pick up an element with your W, you also reset your Q. So the river element is going to root the opponent, so this is typically something you want to use at the start of the combo, because then the next element you pick up and use is going to be a lot easier to make it work out. You can see another combo. Your E is like a fixed dash in a fixed distance, so if you stay closer to the target, you're gonna dash further, similar to like how Yasuo's C works. And the green one, guys, as you can see, makes you invisible. Ooh, we can get her. Well played. The green one makes you invisible. This is very good to use when you want to trade with the opponent, but you also want to make sure they can't really trade back that effectively. So if it's someone who can out-trade you or someone who can trade with you like even, then you can use this to like get the damage off and then also make it so they cannot target you. And the earth element that I use right now is the one that deals bonus damage to low HP targets, so you want to use this at the end. As in when you already used a different element, then use this one afterwards. And the passive right here makes you deal bonus damage to each target. And this gets reset whenever you use a new element. So that's why it's important that every single time you trade and stuff, always use 2 different elements. Typically it's going to be the river element because it roots, so the next element that you use is going to be a almost guaranteed hit. And then you can also do the poke combo. You have an element right now, so you Q, then W and Q again. It's like a not long range but longer range way to trade with the opponent. You can see the circle below the minions right here. That means that the passive is on cooldown, but when I pick up a new element right now, it's going to reset. Only when you pick up a new element, so you cannot use the same element twice for that passive. Ripperonis. The flash is down. Also guys, the most important thing to know about this champion is the fact that the EQ combo. When you use your Q mid-air during your E, it's going to make it so Qiyana automatically aims the Q at the opponent. And you can see the auto aim did not work right here, and that's because Vi flashed. If she flashes away, guys, then Qiyana is still going to aim at the opponent, but they'll be out of range, so that's not going to work obviously. Yeah, good thing we have a control ward around here, so we got that free kill. And also first strike, I'm using that because it scales a lot better. You can easily get away with using electrocute if you want a stronger laning phase, but I like having Qiyana scale a bit better in the later stages. Take that. And we got the ultimate now. So it's a massive AoE ultimate that knocks people in the direction that you choose, and if you knock them into terrain or in the river or brushes, then it's also going to stun them. And the ultimate kind of forms in the way that the terrain is shaped. Does not have flash up, right? Okay. That's almost trolling right there. I should not have been that close. Alright, we can just back off, sitting on lots of gold. Guys going a bit too ham in chat, so let's mute him. So Plot's Claw, this is something that you should use most of the time, because it just gives you the highest damage against normal teams. Now if you are for some reason playing against like a bruiser tank heavy comp, you should not be picking Qiyana, but if you are one of the first picks, then you just want to go into Eclipse for the armor pen. But 90% of the time, Prowler's Claw gives you the highest damage and you also get that extra dash. Start off with the river element, or the ice element, or whatever you like to call it. And then, if the opponent is too far away, you can also just dash through the minions. So stay right here and then you dash through, because you can see fixed distance makes you dash a bit further. I greeted for the cannon. Should not have done that. But just poke the opponent a couple times. Low HP, then you try to knock them into the walls here with the ultimate if you can. Now she's really low, so now I just need to find a good way to engage. They're doing the Drake. Let's see if we can help out. This might be warded. Yeah, I'll try to clear this out. Looks like it is free. If we can find a way around here. We don't have Ignite yet. See how the ultimate is forming around the terrain, and also make sure that you absolutely push the opponent into terrain, otherwise it is not going to stun. It's just going to be a short knockback that they can easily flash out of or something, so just like a basic way of engaging. Always easier to use the river element. Should we get the Ezreal? I think he's up here. Oh, there he is, okay. We're not gonna catch him. Just making sure this wave is pushed out. You see that damage coming in right now? Of course we are decently fed, but I have not used all of my gold yet. I can just recall. I should probably stay. Lux player probably going to ult the wave. Just sell this so I can afford this immediately. So we have the Prowlers, that's a massive spike. Usually at this point you should definitely look to get lots of kills either in the mid lane or you just roam. When you're roaming, remember that when you have that element and you are close to that corresponding element type, you get some bonus moon speed, meaning that always try to roam with the river element. First of all, it is the best one for setting up plays with, because it roots, so it's a hard CC. And you also get to the other lanes a bit faster. You can see the bonus moon speed right here, getting a little bit of extra. We can try to make a play, but it's also Mordekaiser. It's honestly really risky. He has the armor boots too. Oh, this is swatted. Yeah, I should have bought the lens. Always do that if you can. Especially on assassins, just because you're going to roam a lot. And when you want to push, of course, try to stack up the minions. Like this, it can be hard to hit the entire wave. Sometimes they'll just be in a position where you cannot. But double Qs should be enough to deal with it. You definitely do not want the Mordekaiser to be fed, so I'm gonna start roaming a lot. But I think it's a lot better that I roam bot, because they have 2 squishes. I don't have lens, so they might find a way to escape. I'm coming bot. In this case, it can be really great to have the... Is Luxia? There she is. The river element ready. And the brush one. because when you are alone against 3 people, you just get one shot really fast. I could maybe catch her. Oh, it's warded, of course it is. Yeah, I had a feeling she was going to try to steal it. See the vibe? Remember the full combo with the Prowler's Claw. You want to use that at the start obviously, but sometimes it can be overkill, so only if you need 100% of the total damage that you can deal to kill somebody, you can do it. Most of the time, Prowler's Claw is just used to gap close. Like if you already used the dash to maybe get closer to the enemy champion, but you still need some extra distance to cover, Prowler's Claw can come in really handy. Okay, we got that under control. I think Mordekaiser is going to be a pretty big problem. It's looking pretty bad for bot lane. That's the basic poking combo you can do. I think I really need to help bot lane. We had 2 lanes getting absolutely destroyed. They're going missing the moment I'm heading into the river, so there might be more wards around. Have to get the lens on the next reset. Right, let's back off. Drake is spawning soon, so it's a good time to reset. Also, I'm getting the mana immune, because as I said, I like my champion to scale a lot better. And when you combine that with the first strike, it's showtime. And look at this, you had to walk close to terrain here, so that's how I keep the bonus movement speed passive up. So if I walk here, you can see I'm just losing it, so that's why I walk close to the structures and stuff. When you're getting back to lane, when you're roaming, and so on, depending on which element you have. So I have Misfortune as the support, which is kinda good because it says cushy support, so a lot easier to take down. I might be doing the Drake right now, not sure if we can stop it. Yeah, it's looking a bit risky. She's dead. No? Okay, she made it out alive. Right, got a shot down top side. I don't think he should be camping top, honestly. I just try to roam. I don't have this ready yet, but I need to try to pressure now. They have really good vision control bot side, because our jungler is playing towards top, even though he should never be doing that. I have Prior mid lane, so I can try to show and roam. We don't have the best wave clear. Oh my days, guys. Ezreal is probably the worst champion that you can int. He's basically an AD carry that's also a tank. We just need Maokai to stop trolling and not ganking top. And also need to start making a lot better roams out. Okay, let's see, they're pretty low. Like, even if I die, if MF gets the kill, it's probably worth it, so let's try to make a play. There we go. Got some nice shutdowns. Actually, I think I only got one. Another control ward, this is insane though. Oh, she flashed, okay. At least the flash is down on Ezreal and the Vi. We'll just try to keep roaming from now on. It's going to get a lot more difficult because Ezreal can build tank. The type of champions that you don't want to play against as, you know, Qiyana. I'll back off here. We have enough gold for the mana immune. Not going to transform yet. Now we have this, we need to go into some armor pen. because they have Ezreal. He is going to build tanky, Mordekaiser tanky, Vi tanky. So let's hope we can do something about the Ezreal. He does not have that tankiness yet. I should not be bot right now, it's actually pretty bad, because the towers are still up. So I would still get poked. Oh, he's alone, okay. He's still really fed though, so might be able to kill me. Oh my days. Such a pathetic champion. I don't have the ultimate up either. Nice, made it out. Okay, never mind. Never mind, I guess. Never mind. Let's just get the Ezreal. Okay. The flash is down on the Vi, so she should be dead as well, unless they're tanking. Skill shots. Nice, okay. I trolled, but we got something for it. We really need to start focusing down the objectives too. Lux got the shot down. Yeah, not the best honestly, but...
That was no crushing. That was merely a squeeze. We should throw a feast for them. But we'll need something to celebrate. I know.
At least we have one Drake. But we don't have a tower yet, that's the problem. Because it makes it a bit harder for me to roam around without that, so hopefully we can get the bot tower. We'll see. Ezreal might be camping in the bush. Like, he can definitely fight me. If I mess up one thing, then I just die. So, let's see. I like to pressure. As a split pusher a lot, but the risky thing is the fact that teammates will get caught. But you can never trust them. I like to stand in the corner here, so even if he checks. There we go. Full damaging combo. You see I used the Prollos early on, because I definitely need the damage against an Ezreal. Now that he doesn't really have the tank items yet, it's still possible to kill him. But when he gets that, you need all the damage that you can get to deal with a champion like him. We need the Drake. Ezreal is down, so now is when we should try to force fights. I also need to identify who can be a big risk to me. This time it's going to be the Mordekaiser and the Vi, because if either of them get an ult off, then I probably just die straight up. We need to stop that. We cannot give them 2 towers. Not the Vi, bro. Oh my god, I did not get an auto tag off. What is that ultimate though? Oh, that was such a good ultimate. That was such a good ultimate by the Seraphine. Watch out for the Ezreal. So I think we'll just get out. Oh, he's bot side. Remember, you're playing an assassin. You want to get to the main carries. But at this point, if you can one-shot most people, then just go for whoever you can get. You still want to focus down the prio target. In this case, it is 100% the Ezreal. If he's out of the fight, it's going to be a lot easier for us to win, so he's my main target. Trying to roam around. What is the Garen doing? Oh, there is the Ezreal. I can come. I can try to make him E. Bro, you should have used the Q first. Oh my days, bro. Oh my god, this Ezreal would have been dead if you used the silence. He let him E out. Okay. Okay, he's still trolled. We'll take that. It's why Prollos Claw feels so good on Qiyana, because you get that extra mobility that people don't always expect. even though it's a core item that you always build. That extra mobility always makes a big difference. So that, combined with the extra damage you're getting, that's why you always want to go for this item. With always, I mean 95% of the time. Can we ward this? Oh, that's a nice hit. Sorry bro, but I am way stronger, so I'll take this for now. So we need to play around the drakes, the objectives. Hopefully nothing is happening there. Why am I being sent top against the tank? Like, he just... This is the type of champion Qiyana can't really deal with. Garen? Bro? Yeah, it's like he's way too tanky. We can't deal with that. I'm just gonna poke him for now. No, you're gonna get ulted, bro. Yeah, it's not very smart. Not very smart at all. Hopefully he can survive. Looks like he's dying. Like, tanky champions like these, those are the ones Qiyana cannot deal with, so if possible, you should just avoid them completely in fights. This Mordekaiser would absolutely destroy me if I try to 1 versus 1. We're losing the towers though, this is kinda terrible, because the Garen is completely lost on the map. Same thing for our bot lane, sadly. I'm gonna poke him. I had to try to dive. Actually, the Ezreal might be coming. Let's check. Oh, he's coming. Use the E. Okay, I'm coming in. I'll use another dash so I can get within range. Nice. Alright, that was a good thing by the Garen. Break is up soon. Ezreal is down once again, so it's not too bad that the Seraphine died. Mordekaiser is also up. So if you get ulted by the Mordekaiser, just pray that you're close to the brushes, or you have the green element. Because you need that invisibility to kite him around, otherwise it's not going to work out. I had lots of goals, so I'll just back off here. Bro, Garen, you need to go top, bro. Now I'm gonna get the Edge of Night, because that one spell shield can actually end up saving me from a lot, especially like a random thing like the Lux Q. If that hits me in a fight, I'm just straight up dead. So this shield is great for offense and defense. Now we'll see if we can catch somebody. They just need to not try to fight him. We can wait here. I need to catch somebody. Hopefully the Vi. That did not spot me, right? Right, that was not the target I wanted to get, but that's also why I saved the ultimate, because it was not necessary. You see how much HP he's losing now? Oh my god, these guys, why are you trying to fight him? Need to go top again. They just had to hold. Like, if they can defend, it's all good. We don't need anything else. But if they keep fighting like this, it's definitely going to make things a lot harder. I need to go top, he's still pushing. I get Divide. Had to do this, otherwise I would have been toast. They had to get out, Ezreal. Oh my days, okay, that was my bad. That was troll. That's pretty troll. They might actually get the Baron now. Garen, if he can buy this, then at least he can survive top. And also we have that AD carry not trying, so yeah, it's a bit more difficult. Now the last item, you have a couple options. I might end up having to go this even though I don't want to. Cleaver's really good with a very tanky comp. You can also go for Ravenous, which I'll be going for right now, because it actually gives us tons of extra damage. We are losing the Baron, I think, or maybe not. Okay, they did not punish us for that troll play we did mid. Why is she not auto-attacking? You can kill her, bro. Okay. It could have been 1-for-1. At least she's farming up. So probably we'll still have damage later on, hopefully. I did not buy the longsword, or I refunded it, because it's gonna take up an item slot. No wards here. Maybe the MF will come, so we can take her out. Where's the MF? He might be going all the way around. Also, it's not really a champion where you get high CS, because it's an AD assassin. So you'll be roaming a lot and looking for kills a lot as well. The farming doesn't really have the prio that you have on scaling champions. You see that shield? I would have lost a lot of HP right there. That's why this shield is so good. And now we start grouping up, so it's like the really hard part. I need 16 though. Okay, got it. So people will be focusing me down. Karen, go top, bro. Just go top. If he buys, why does he have armor against Mordekaiser? Yeah, what's going on though? Probably not alone, is he? There we go. There we go. Always identify the main target, Israel. And also was a bit patient here, because I know that he has the dash and all that fun stuff in his kit. Are you flashed away? I need to pick up this one. Alright, finally. Where's the Vi? Could be camping somewhere, so that's why I'm keeping the grass element just in case. Oh, she's bot. That's a free Baron if the Kalista comes, which she probably won't. Or will she? Oh, she's coming. She's coming, nice, okay. You see, it's an assassin, but also like an assassin that's really good at kiting. Like, you can really stall if you know how to use the different elements. That's why I feel like the grass element is super underrated, because it can actually make a huge difference in fights. And we can straight up buy this too. So we are full build. It is not very often you get to show assassin gameplay being full build, because the games are usually over in the mid game when you're getting fed. But sometimes it can be hard if not everybody is doing great, or if I'm not good enough at closing out the game too. Just gonna zone this way here. Remember, massive AoE ults. Oh, that's free. Oh, we could engage. Oh, nice. Well done. Now we need to abuse this lead we have and push it out. We have the soul too, so that's amazing. I'm gonna try to focus down the Israel. He's down. He's down. The wave clear's over. Need to hold around here. Can we dive? Dive the misfortune. Somebody hit her with damage, so she lost the passive bonus movement speed. Nice, so just need to push out. Just push. Ignore him. He has to recall. He tried to block the wave, which was a smart attempt, but we already had minions with us. We cannot end, so it doesn't matter that he's blocking this. Now I just need to back off. Wow. Okay. Just keep buying the elixir. It's not worth it to sell the boots, guys, because assassins rely a lot on bonus moon speed, he said, to catch people and stuff, so don't sell the boots. We are full build and you can see the damage on Qiyana, because we went for the scaling route. 3k extra damage from this item alone. So it's really making a big difference already. Let's find somebody. Use the lens here. Don't have the prowlers ready yet. That's a bit risky because... Come on, Kalista. Yep. Mordekaiser, he wants to ult me. He definitely wants to ult. I can try to poke him a bit. We catch the MF. Just gonna kite him around. He can try to chase the Garen. Oh, he's not. We had to kite him, otherwise I just die straight up. You can see how tanky he is. That's why you had to use the grass element really effectively. And this is why it becomes really good. And also, now that we have so low cooldowns due to all that extra ability haste, it's really doing so much already. Well, we're at the point where Misfortune Ultimate already deals so much, so good thing I did not get to engage right there. We need to... Oh, we can go top. We can go top, I'm coming. In the brush element once again, so I don't get ulted. Wow, close once again. And we have a little bit of sustain as well from the Ravenous, so we don't have to base every single time we get poked to low HP. Kalista taking care of top side, nice. Maybe we can go for the end. Sucks a little bit now that you can't really pick up all the elements. Let's make it out alive. Can we get one hit on the tower? Nice, good job. We can just back off now. We don't have Seraphine with us yet, so we'll peace out. Just look at how I'm really abusing the different elements. When I need to kite against something like a Mordekaiser when he ults me, I'm using the green one a lot. When I try to assassinate somebody, always going in with the river element, or at least trying to. Because it's the CC, so anything, if I'm fast enough, I can follow up with the rest of my damage stuff before they can get out. It can be a little bit difficult to find plays when you're closer to the enemy base because you don't have a river you can W2. I think sometimes there'll be like a small pool with the wolves. I'm not sure if it's still the case, but sometimes there will, and then you can pick up the river element. Let's take one kill here, why not? So yeah, maybe we can end. Come on, Maokai bro, Maokai, we can end. We took out the MF so she cannot clear. Nice, Garen. Oh, tower. There we go. So that was how to play Qiyana, guys. Hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching and see y'all in next time.